To get buy-in from your team on requirements for your CRM, you may want to engage some or all your team members in a collaborative brainstorming session. It opens the door for you to get a better understanding of requirements and nice-to-haves for your CRM. Creating an environment that encourages and enables people to work together on sharing and developing new ideas may be harder than it sounds. A significant part of the challenge is often physical. For example, if people work in different parts of a building, telecommute, or work on teams that deal with different disciplines, communication and camaraderie can be difficult. Fortunately, cloud-based computing offers numerous software solutions to facilitate collaboration. Free and low-cost chat and screen sharing tools such as Skype, GoToMeeting, Join.me, or WhatsApp. Other, more advanced software systems, including Slack and Yammer, are also worth a look. The best CRM platforms also have collaboration tools embedded into them as part of the platform you can use every day. When you start the brainstorming process, you want to maximize the free flow of ideas as much as possible. If you have the resources to bring your team together in front of a whiteboard, that is a great way to facilitate creativity. Encourage everyone to pitch ideas. Certainly some of them will be bad ideas, but suspend criticism during the creative phase. Operate on the premise that there are no bad ideas. You can winnow down ideas to the best of the bunch. Limit the number of participants to no more than 25. Otherwise, it gets a little difficult to bring out ideas from everyone. Discussions tend to be run by a few strong personalities. If a few people monopolize the session, break out into teams. Depending on how you're set up, you can have them focus functionally, for example, customer service in one team, product development in another, and so on, or you can mix and match by assigning members from different departments to each team to provide a multi-discipline perspective. Collect the ideas and rank them to help identify which ideas to pursue. For example, you can use ease of implementation, impact on the customer, cost, risk to brand, and impact on revenue as factors in ranking ideas. A spreadsheet is often a good way to compile the data, but there are other brainstorming and decision-making tools. CRM provides you with an incredible opportunity to expand your brand reach and enhance your brand reputation. Your organization should already have some notion of what its brand is or what leadership wants it to be. Perhaps your brand is centered on innovation, trust, or quality. Whatever your brand is, you can use CRM to extend its reach and enhance brand reputation through consistent, data-driven messaging. In this section, you discover how to communicate that consistent brand messaging via electronic, print, and social media. Whenever someone in your organization sends a message, she represents your brand. Whether you intend it to or not, the most junior customer service representative impacts your brand. Interactions with your most loyal clients affect your brand's perception as much as those with new clients. Because your brand is a living, breathing reflection of who you are and what you stand for, it's important to convey your culture to everyone in your organization. If you want to be seen as a professional organization, be sure your entire staff knows what is expected when they communicate via email, chat, or other means with anyone inside or outside the company. Being courteous, being professional, and using proper spelling and grammar are all important values everyone must adopt. Use your CRM to create as many templates as possible, to eliminate the variability in human communication, language, and branding. Of course, where personalized, human-written messages are important, make the space for your employees to write those messages. Remember that your brand is more than just your website and emails. You may have customer service people on chat, sales people following up with leads, or senior-level executives networking at events. Everyone needs to know how to act and speak in ways that reinforce the desired brand image, especially when communicating with leads, vendors, or clients. When you follow the principles of complete CRM, all communication is tracked through it. Managers can monitor whether internal and outbound communication is adhering to your policies, and what impact it's having on revenue, lead conversion, and client retention. The marketing team usually spearheads a company's branding initiatives, so you probably don't need to stress the importance of brand consistency to the people who spend their day broadcasting your brand to the world. However, if changes to the brand come from a source other than marketing, be sure the marketing team gets the memo. In addition, you may need to stress the importance of reflecting the company culture in any communication that marketing has with customers, outside vendors, or anyone else they come in contact with. If they aren't already, responses to your printed material should be tracked in your CRM. Using a QR code, 2D barcode, a special URL, or a discount code, you can see what works and what doesn't work. It's a good way to test your communication styles and media to see what resonates. One powerful tool for print is directing people to personalized URLs, PULRs, custom, database-driven web pages that create special pages for each individual. You can personalize the page with the recipient's name, or go deeper and put content on that page that you know is relevant to what that person is looking for. Social media is a dangerous tool in the wrong hands, particularly when it comes to your brand. You've heard stories of the wrong person, sometimes an intern, tweeting something inappropriate for a large brand. You want to avoid pitfalls made by other people and put policies and controls in place. Make sure anyone who has the power to post on your social media is trustworthy and conscious of your brand. Assign each user a separate ID and password, and be careful when assigning user privileges. Have a process in place to screen and approve posts for quality, grammar, and spelling before they go live. Anything posted on social media is there forever, and you want to keep your brand as consistent as possible. Have your team build a content calendar, so everyone knows who is posting what and when. Among other roles, IT serves as the gatekeeper to protect unauthorized access to the company's network and data, including customer data, and to prevent any internal activities that could compromise security or harm the company's reputation. Unfortunately, in many businesses, IT gets a bad rap. Security experts are often perceived as barriers to progress, because people who just want to get things done, such as adopting a new CRM software solution, often have to wait for its approval. IT is there for a reason. Respect the team and what they do, and look for ways to team up with them to establish reasonable policies for securing data, controlling how data is used, and restricting access to mission-critical software. Reasonable policies are those that address its security concerns without excessively inhibiting progress. One of its main roles is to protect your data. This data may be internal, such as emails, shared files, customer data, or financial information. IT also protects your external brand from being compromised, such as preventing hackers from hijacking your website or social media. With many stable cloud-based software providers available, it's easier than ever for your employees to open an account and upload your company data to a vendor's server. Your IT staff has fits, because it places the company's data on a system that IT has no power to protect. How secure is that vendor's network? What happens if that vendor gets hacked? Will it sell your data? All these questions must be answered before you choose a vendor, and they all need to be asked by someone who understands IT. Work with IT to create a data security policy and make sure everyone in your organization understands and abides by that policy. As a business, you never want to lose control of your data, and that control starts with employees being responsible about how they store and share that data. Your security policy should, at a minimum, include this information for your team to reference. Are team members allowed to install software on their computers? Can employees create and use accounts with software as a service (SaaS) providers? What data can be uploaded to any cloud-based services, such as Dropbox or Google Docs, and if it can, which services are employees permitted to use? Can personal portable digital devices, such as smartphones, be connected to company networks? If so, what software can they use? Your CRM has to be included in all these discussions, and your IT staff should be aware of how CRM data is generated, controlled, and shared. That's it. Keep following our channel for more persuasive videos.